They say that time is a straight line, but in the world of love, hate, and fate, it's a circle that we can never escape. Every choice has a cost, every hero has a shadow, and every story has a soul. Welcome to Love, Hate, and Fate.
The Blood-Bound Eclipse. Chapter 7. Kaelen looked up at the spiraling canopy of the heart root. The massive vertical pillar was honeycombed with ancient, hollowed-out knots and jagged outgrowths of amber crystal. Perfect sniper nests.
Higher,
He commanded through the echo speech.
if they want to purge us, they're going to have to climb through a storm of fire and shadow.
They leaped, their low gravity-enhanced bodies soaring from one floating fungus plate to another until they were perched 500 feet above the forest floor. From this height, the sun-sighted paladins looked like tiny golden beetles crawling through the moss. The rainfall of retribution.
Tactical advantage secured. High ground. New skill unlocked. Solar flare barrage. Kaelen. New skill unlocked. Void needle rain. Lyra.
They're grouping up.
Lyra whispered, her eyes glowing violet as she peered through the mist.
Valerius is at the center. He's setting up a grand illumination ritual. If that light hits us, it'll lock our shadow step.
Then we don't give him the chance.
Kaelen replied. He stood at the edge of a massive overhanging root. He raised his solar steel blade, which began to drink in the ambient amber light of the forest, glowing until it was painful to look at. Beside him, Lyra extended her hands, her shadow stretching out and detaching from the ground, swirling into hundreds of needle-thin shards of dark energy.
On my mark.
Kaelen commanded.
3, 2, 1, rain.
Kaelen swung his blade downward in a wide arc. Instead of a single wave, dozens of concentrated bolts of solar energy plummeted like meteors. Simultaneously, Lyra unleashed her needles, which streaked through the air like black sleet, silent and lethal.
Combined attack. The Eclipse Volley. Damage multiplier 2.5 times. Height bonus.
Below, the forest floor erupted. The solar bolts detonated against the golden shields of the paladins, the sheer kinetic force staggering level 50 knights. The void needles found the gaps in their armor, bypassing physical defense to strike directly at their mana pools.
Ambush!
Valerius's voice roared from below, amplified by magic.
Shields up! Look to the canopy!
But the equilibrium of the labyrinth was on Kaelen and Lyra's side now. Because they were level 15 but possessed the resonance of ancient gods, their power scaling was beginning to break the system's math. The interrogation.
One's breaking off.
Lyra noted, her soul sight tracking a single fast-moving aura.
A Nightwalker Wraith. He's trying to flank us by phasing through the heart root's bark.
Let him come, Kaelen thought, a grim smile touching his lips. We need a guest. Lyra vanished into a shadow puddle. A moment later, a sleek figure in violet leather burst from the trunk of the tree, his dual curved blades ready to strike Kaelen's back. He never made it. The golden chain whipped out from the darkness, wrapping around the wraith's throat. Lyra reappeared, her knee driven into the small of the assassin's back, pinning him to the bark. Kaelen leveled his solar steel blade at the man's throat.
Wait!
The wraith gasped, his level 45 aura flickering in terror.
You're supposed to be level 0. How is a cinder holding me?
The system lied to you.
Kaelen said, his voice dropping to a terrifying register.
Now speak. Why are the Empire and the Rebellion working together? My Emperor would sooner burn his palace than shake hands with a Shadow Counselor.
The wraith laughed, a wet, hacking sound.
You think this is about territory? The Eclipse is a world ender, Commander. The last time 2 souls merged like yours, the Labyrinth reset the entire surface world. The kings aren't hunting you for heresy. They're hunting you for survival.
Plot twist discovered. The reset protocol.
The Labyrinth isn't a dungeon. It's a fail-safe. When humans become too powerful or too unified, the system triggers a reset to keep humanity in a state of perpetual conflict and weakness.
Lyra's grip on the chain tightened.
So we're the virus and they're the antibodies?
Exactly!
The Wraith hissed.
And the High Council has already summoned the Star Eater. It's coming for this tier. If you don't die by our hands, you'll die when this entire forest is purged from the map.
Kaelen looked at Lyra. He felt her shock, her anger, and then her resolve.
They're going to burn the whole forest just to kill us?
She whispered.
Not if we reach the third tier first.
Kaelen thought.
If the Star Eater is a purge program, it has a source. We don't hide anymore, Lyra. We climb.
He looked at the captured Wraith.
Go back. Tell Valerius that if he wants to stop us, he should stop wasting his knights' lives. We're going to the core. If he wants to save the world, tell him to help us break the system, not protect it.
Kaelen kicked the Wraith off the route. The assassin plummeted, disappearing into the mist.
Hidden objective completed. Interrogation. Reward. Map of the veins of the world. Shortcut to Tier 3.
The ascent. The veins were hidden tunnels inside the heart root itself, pulsing with raw essence. As they entered the hidden doorway, the ground outside began to groan. A massive celestial eye opened in the sky above the forest. The Star Eater.
Kaelen,
Lyra said, grabbing his hand. The shared heart was beating fast, a frantic rhythm of two souls against the world.
we have 9,000 words worth of story left in us, but I don't think we have 9 minutes before that thing fires.
Then we run.
Kaelen said. He didn't pull the chain this time. He laced his fingers through hers.
Sync rate, 15% reached. New mode unlocked, dual core overdrive. Description: for 60 seconds, your levels are combined. Level 30. All cooldowns are reset.
Let's show them a real eclipse.
Kaelen roared. They charged into the veins, a streak of gold and violet light, as the forest behind them began to dissolve into white nothingness. To be continued.
Climbing up the heart roots, sunsteel on the draw. Void silk partner breaking every single law. They call it the great hunt, a bounty on our heads. Two factions working as one will paint their armor red. We are the Eclipse, yeah, we are the Eclipse. The shadow and the fire once again have kissed. We are the Eclipse, the sun goes dark.
The clock may have stopped for today, but the cycle continues. If you felt the love, shared the hate, or just want to see where fate takes us next, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Until the next chapter, thank you for watching Love, Hate, and Fate, and being part of the story.